Hey guys, welcome back to what may become the last part in the free roaming section of the game. Opening up New Austin after the main campaign concluded in episode 195. Just for completionist's sake, I'm checking out New Austin, despite there really not being a whole lot to be found or done. But we did find like a little shack over here with like a bucket with like golden plating on it. Not really golden, but it looked like gold with the sunshine hitting it. Alright, what do we have here? Again, a regular old cabin. Not much to write home about. Southern Grids, second day Southern Grids. Sorry, I am going to make this again a learning moment. What the hell is a grid? Grid meaning, and then I'm talking about grid with a D. Very small pieces of stone or sand. Courage and determination despite difficulty. A dish of hominy grain. Hominy? What the hell is a hominy? But okay, I do recognize grits. Like grit your teeth. Or hominy is a food made from maize that has been crushed and boiled with milk or water. Hominy. 1 second, almost there. Alright, some kind of oatmeal, but then from corn. Let's check out the cabin quickly. Anything here? Yes, some salmon. They won't miss it. They have like this whole lake pond in front of their house, so they can easily get some more. Frank Heck. Ah, a new book. Let's read the book. Hell, Heck, and Thunder on Rawhide Roads. God damn it, the incredible true tales. The coldest, feastiest gun there is. Furiest, the goldest, what did it say? The goldest finest? No, it's not finest. Fastest gun there is. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, read the subtitle. What does it say? The fireball engulfed the wagon as Frank Heck exclaimed, "That's the end of Frank Heck's wagon." Pretty funny. Alright, here we go. "With them hands right now, where I can see him." The closest of them yelled, his horse rearing up with a scream. The driver reined the horses of the wagon to a halt, and with no change of expression and without the very indication of quivering a muscle said, "Frank Heck don't put his hands up for no man. No lady either." The outlaws checked each other uneasily, sensing fear in one another that he might resist. Frank saw he was covered by several rifles and a large pistol in the hand of their leader. "I know you to be carrying a gold box in there. I aim to trouble you for it," the leader of the outlaws jeered, bringing her horse up alongside the wagon, her face covered with a black handkerchief. "I'm afraid you are mistaken. Frank Heck doesn't carry gold, and Frank Heck don't stand no trifling from no road thief." Frank Heck is also talking about himself in the third person, which is always a red flag in my book. "And besides, this coach has already been robbed," he replied. The woman motioned to the men surrounding the coach. "Have you set a trap for us?" she asked. "You calling Frank Heck a liar? Frank Heck don't stand for distortions of his moral character," he scoffed. She slowly opened the wagon door with the barrel of her revolver and grew black with rage at what she beheld there. God damn you, Frank Heck, you have sealed your doom, she hollered. Looks like I already sealed yours, he laughed. She looked at the crates of dynamite inside. A lit fuse was slowly crawling across the wagon floor. Her face filled up with rage. Frank knocked the weapon from the hand of the nearest bandit and leapt to the back of the man's horse. He grabbed him by the cuff of the neck and threw him off his mare and shot the man as he hit the ground. Frank whirled around and he and the horse shot off like an arrow, a look of confusion on the bandits' faces when suddenly the wagon exploded in a raging ball of fire and splinters. The leader of the bandits gave chase, firing her pistol as Frank weaved in and out of trees, jumping the horse over a fallen log. Ain't nobody outrun Frank Heck or outshoot, he laughed, turning his gun behind him and firing a shot that grazed her arm, drawing blood. She hollered out in pain, losing him in a thicket as he tended to her arm. She circled around to the left and stopped between a stand of trees when a lariat shot out and wrapped around her shoulders, pulling her to the ground. When a lariat? What the hell is a lariat? You made a mistake chasing after me. Ain't wise to tangle with Frank Heck, he said, twisting the rope around his wrist. The woman laughed as she laid on the ground. She wrapped her boot around the rope and kicked with all her might, pulling Frank off his horse. He yelped as he hit the ground with a thud. She sprung on him in a flash, a look of fiendish cruelty on her face as she pointed the revolver in his face. Don't move, she said angrily. He calmly obeyed, no fear or anticipation of the punishment his enemy intended apparent on his face. He calmly obeyed, no fear or anticipation of the punishment his enemy intended apparent of the... He calmly obeyed, no fear or anticipation of the punishment his enemy intended apparent on his face. You are the most wicked man that dwells along this border. I've been hunting you down going on 2 years, Frank Heck, she said, ripping the handkerchief off her face, revealing a wicked smile with devilish intent. She grabbed his hair and yanked his head back, placing the revolver under his chin as she placed her lips on his, knowing full well that she loved him as a woman can only truly love a man who kills for a living and does not fear death like some wimp in a town, but embraces it like a tough man in the wilderness. Only to have a... Alright, that's pretty funny. Stupid tale. But there was... Oh shit, I forgot. What was that word? There was one really awkward word. And that was... Lariat. Lariat. I think that's like a rope that you swing around, but I'm not quite sure. Let's check it out. Lariat. Definition. Lariat. A long noosed rope used to catch horses, cattle or other livestock. Lasso. Ah, it's just a lasso indeed. Like so. Like so. And we are continuing checking out the cabin. Not much really going on. Domestic brand cigars, a wooden kitchen block, and that was about it. And still I find it cool that you can also check the outside from the inside. It's all rendered simultaneously. Up until now many games had like indoors areas being like a separate world, so to say, or cell from the outside area. Like for instance the loading doors in Skyrim. I think, by the way, The Witcher also had like no distinction between in and outside, but still it's quite cool. Lake Don Julio house. Let's try to get here. Yeah, we can simply go straight ahead over there. Normally you have like loading screens of some sorts. Nice. You can check this. Yes, very nice. Alright, here we go. Holy hell. Or wild boars or something. Holy shit, really wild.
Float.
And aggressive. Alright, we need to get down somehow. Let's go down over here. What's that house over there? Did we check that out? That was at the farm, right? Venter's place. No, that's actually a new area, I guess. Let's... No, I did get by there, right? Already. Quickly checking it out. Because it's an exploration episode anyways. So we can just as well do it a bit thorough. Venter's place. Or this was the farm? Yeah. This is actually the same routine now loading up. Him going to the toilet. This is probably one of the bounty contracts that is still available or will become available in Tumbleweeds. Where the hell is the road? Here it is. Here we go. What the hell is that in that mountain? On that cliff? Ah, it's just a little white cactus. It really stands out. Like maybe a carving or anything. Anyways, let's get the hell ahead. Where are we going? We are going to Fort Mercer is what we are going to. And why are all these stagecoaches out of order? Is that because we already completed the game? I have no idea. Yeah, there really is not that much to be explored anymore over here, right? Let's get to Mercer Station and then go south, and that's about it, I guess. Here we go. Man, the minutes are ticking away so fast. I'm doing 40.
You got this, darling.
Minute episodes, approximately. And they really feel like 5 minutes each while playing them. Like if I'm looking at the clock, it's like, holy shit, another 40 minutes gone. And I had that feeling like 200 times or something. As I'm now over the 200 episode mark.
Hola, pendejo! You're going to help us with our target practice! First she's a moving target, then she's stationary!
Damn it! Missing my mark. Man, I'm really missing a lot here. Incredible how much I'm missing here. It was some really bad shooting. Ah, there are actually more of them. One down. And another one down. That one I hit already.
This gringo's starting to get my goat!
Another one. Hopefully I can still get him. Yes. Nice. Holy shit, there's like a noose over there. Like, isn't this a new area? Or was I already here? That looks like a hangman's noose over there. But again, not really much here. Except for some cadavers. Let's check it out. Maybe a strong box or anything. No. Not that I can see anyways. And it's actually not a hangman's noose. It's simply the nameplate of this establishment, which I cannot read because there's also nothing on there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. It really is taking so much longer than I anticipated. Simply strolling a bit through New Austin.
Let's go, girl.
Over there is... what the hell is that? Is that tumbleweed? That's armadillo to the right. We were going to Mercer Station. Straight ahead. Or like over there. What the hell? Why can't I get through here? This is like the gate, right? Yes. Oh. Ooh. Good horse. It's a pretty sure-footed horse. Morgan. What's up going on around here, peoples?
Easy there.
Like, pretty freaky. Can I talk to somebody? No. Alright, this is just a flying lantern. Bit buggy. I want my money back from Rockstar. I didn't pay for a box like that. God damn it. I'm just kidding around. Alright, all my cores are empty. Let's get some food down. Like from the satchel. And here we go. Mercer Station. Where are you? What's this? Mercer Station? Burned flat to the ground. I guess it is. Man, it's one big shithole, New Austin. Yes, this was Mercer Station. So no trains going from there. Then the idea is to drive a bit further, follow the rail tracks, clear it up a bit, the fog, and afterwards going left and south. But there is no left or south. There's like a cliff over there. But we'll see. Beautiful lighting over there in the mountains in the distance. Like the lit up tops of the mountains. Really well done. In my book there is still some HDR going on here. There were a lot of stories that the HDR was very poorly and it was actually probably undistinguishable, or it wasn't even HDR, it was like SDR, standard dynamic range. Alright, let's just do the curving and then we will hit to the left. But to me, I don't really mind that much. It's really, probably my eyes are not that accurate for it anyways. For me, the lightning and the color palette was all, and the brightness, it was all pretty true to life. So it didn't bother me that much, luckily. Alright, where are we going? We have a bridge over there. Actually, I'd like to explore this part still. So let's go there. Yes. So let's go below the railway, if that's possible. Holy shit.
Saddle.
Take it easy, little deer. Go below the bridge. And see where it gets us. But anyways, the lightning, the graphics, it's, apart from the smudginess, the unclarity of them, I don't think they should have branded this as 4K. It really is far from it. It almost feels like the graphics are merely like functional, like they're like of course it requires a lot of horsepower, processing power to draw out a big map like this all the time. Like more power than, and if it's not sure what the player will be doing. So it's probably super complicated as opposed to a more linear game. Let's do this little detour where you have like for instance more like a linear first-person shooter. So I do understand that it cannot be like super high fidelity. Hey, here we go, a dinosaur bone. A whale in the desert. Another thing I don't understand. Indeed. It's pretty remarkable from John that he can recognize this as a whale. I wouldn't be able to. But it's a big world. It requires a lot of horsepower. There is like hardware limitations. With like the PlayStation 4 console. And to a certain extent the Xbox One X as well. So I understand it, but the base graphics are pretty functional and serviceable. But in my book it is all being saved. Oh, where do we go now? We are, we actually pretty much explored this. Now what we could do is, only over here it's still a bit can't I get over there, like just mid-country? In my book, the graphics, they are fully being saved.
Easy now.
By the art design and the color tone, the lightning. So the textures are, the fuzziness and the smudginess I really didn't like that much. But it was compensated by the design of the world, of the textures. And hence, all in all, overall, I still found it pretty impressive. God damn it, these windstorms are a bit annoying. Alright, where are we now? We are here. So we pretty much cleaned it out here, except maybe, not for this part. Let's try to get this part as well. And then, man, there. Over here as well, there are still quite a lot of parts not fully cleared up, but getting them cleared up is simply getting them all cleared up, like this bit of road here and this section of road here and this bit of road here. I'm not even sure whether this is a road or it's simply like the mountains being drawn. I do think it is a road. There's also a road stopping here. And we have a bit over here, that's great. Having that all cleared up is simply maybe a bit too much to ask. So I will still clear up this little piece of road. This is really one that really pops into sight. I'll get it over there. But afterwards, I think I am going to call it a day as regards to exploring New Austin. So the ID is getting, let's say, over here, which is straight ahead, because it's also not that much fun, like riding in a sandstorm. You don't see that much. Come on, horse, please. Get the hell out of here. I wonder whether it can be in real life just as bad as these storms. Probably a good reason not to start living in the desert. What the hell? Go horse, god damn it! Oh man, man, man. Where is that freaking animal over there? Oh my fucking asshole. Can I get some? Ah, I still have. Oh my fucking hell, man. Somehow he holsters his weapon. It's, oh man, so annoying. You are happily exploring in the midst of a sandstorm and then the next second you're dead. It's real annoying. Ah, at least we are at now where we planned out to head to. Yeah, what to do? All the stagecoaches are locked. No idea why. Otherwise it would be easier. Then I could just go here, ride around a bit. But that's all, yeah, not possible. You really have to ride there on horseback. And yeah, I could maybe try to head over there and clear some stuff up. Let's try that. And then afterwards, my idea would be to see if I can get the lake cleared up in the middle. And that would more or less conclude it all. Somehow the horse is pretty slow. Beautiful sunrise, I must admit. Very nice. already checked out that little area over there, I thought. Yes. Do we want to get around left side or right side? I don't even think there was a right side. Or was there a right side? Not really. Right? Check it out. This looks a bit like a path, but also does not look like a path. But there was a right side. But that's actually like the riverbank that we already checked out pretty much. At least the lower side of the riverbank we checked out. And let's see, we need to get to the right. The eyes peeled for something cool, but I don't see a lot. Damn it, can we get down? I think we can over here. Ah, this is the fort. Do we want to pass it to the left? Yes, let's pass it to the... This actually is all still unexplored, so let's do that one. Follow the roads to the left. And cut the corners. Check around a bit. What the hell is this? Armadillo, Fort Mercer and Plainview. All already explored. Now we are here. Let's go right over there. By the way, this is probably nothing. I'm not sure, but I think it's nothing. It's like plain fields. Let's get to here, and afterwards, where do we get afterwards? Yeah, the best thing I would say is just a straight line to there. So let's try to get as straight as possible line to there. Then we will clear up some fogginess in the middle of the map. And maybe encounter some stuff along the way, although I doubt it. There simply isn't that much in New Austin. Holy shit.
Easy now.
Nothing much going on. Let's continue the trek. Over that way. The being mindful of the cliffs.
Whoa,
Ah, we were already here not too long ago. God damn it, man. I'm really like walking around in circles. And I do not really like that. How the hell do we get down? There's not really a way, it seems. Yeah, here a little bit. Getting lower. Yes, this is the way down. That was also like the house we not too long ago visited. The burned down homestead. Alright. What the hell was this? There's also so often I think I see something, but it's just regular plain old
easy.
rock. It's pretty annoying.
That's my lady.
Right.
Been through it, ain't we?
Holy shit, again, that's that same El Lobos gang drinking around. Holy shit.
Hey, hey, easy.
I accidentally ran over that lizard. And now we are over here, and the idea is to get over there. There, I do think there's a ridge in between that we have to go around. Anyways, hitting the 40-minute mark, we'll do another episode after this. Just free roaming, getting to know New Austin. It's not really that much fun, but yeah, it's for completion's sake. And after getting approximately here, I will call it a day. And then I will still try to get a boat and see if I can cross this body of water to clear up this section of the map. And then after that, I would say that we pretty much cleared off the whole map and have a good idea of what the game all offers, like New Austin, Prairie, Blackwater, yeah, also semi-prairie, then Strawberry, Tourist Town, Grizzlies, Northern Grizzlies, like Winterlands, Valentine, regular Kettle Town, then New Hanover, really like foresty areas. Then we have, oh, that's timer. Then we have like the swamplands just north of Saint Denis, the Bayous, etc. And we have like Saint Denis itself, civilized urban area, and here the plantation houses of Braithwaite and the Grays. Where the hell are the Grays? I think they, over here, Caliga Hall and Braithwaite Manor. So we have a pretty good understanding of the map right now, and of course where was one of our latest camps. I think it was over here near Cumberland Forest. Where were we? No, we were near Butcher's Creek, I guess, latest. And then where was that valley where we were working as a farmhand? I think that was over here, the big valley north of Strawberry. And of course home is over here on the Great Plains, just west of Blackwater. So we have a pretty good grip. In the next episode we will ride further towards here and possibly towards here. If isn't there any quicker way to get there? No, everything is offline, all the stagecoaches, pretty annoying. And by the way, here this road is also like super unclear. Let's take this road. Let's get to that road and then travel like over here and then over there. And probably travel all the way over there. Try to get a canoe and see if we can get across. Hope to see you in that next episode. For the meantime, guys, do not forget, keep on gaming. See you later.